will help you answer these questions more naturally and honestly.
Okay.
Comfort things.
Comfort.
There will be 16 questions.
Okay.
20 minutes to cover them all, so try to gauge that with each question.
Okay.
Starting. What do you hope to gain from the RA experience?
I guess the number one thing would be leadership experience, because I guess that when I got an email saying that someone nominated me to be an RA, I was really honored, because that means someone thinks I can be a leader. So I really hope that that will train me to like be a good leader, and I guess people skills, work on my people skills too. That'd be great.
What have you learned from living on campus?
I've learned that it's a great way to like build a community, because you're around each other constantly. You can just hop on over to Lemonade and watch a movie with somebody. Whereas when you live off campus, it's kind of harder to be in touch. So I really like living on campus. You get to build your friendships, and they actually have a lot of stuff going on, so you stay occupied.
Give an example of a way you will encourage the spiritual growth of your residents.
I guess I would do it just through my actions, maybe, by being an example for them. And if I'm going to like a campus ministry retreat, if I'm going to go sing at some worship thing, I'd invite them to come with me, I guess. And if they will, always let them know they can talk to me about anything spiritual that they need.
What is it that you do really well?
Do really well?
Really?
Oh, I need to call a friend on that one. I guess, I think I listen really well. I mean, I love hearing other people's problems in the way of wanting to help. And I guess it takes a lot to make me angry. So I'm pretty patient when it comes to that kind of stuff.
What aspects of your life will change if you become an RA?
I'm pretty sure that I will have to be a lot more dedicated to this and maybe not work as much. So I'll probably cut down on hours, and I will probably be more of a little homebody when it comes to where I'm at most of the time. So I'll probably be on campus more often and like purposely trying to get in contact with people like my residents and like going and doing stuff with them.
What do you like or dislike about the residential community standards?
I like how it feels like we have our own apartment, and it's nice knowing that we have kind of like a landlord over us to make sure we're doing things right. And I guess I mean, it's a bummer we can't have candles, but I understand that. So that's pretty much it.
How would you explain the alcohol policy to a junior? Wait, are you planning on working with upperclassmen or lowerclassmen?
Probably lower, because I'm doing summer session, so my class.
How would you explain the alcohol policy to the upperclassmen, freshmen?
I guess, or juniors. Yeah, I guess I would say it's because we're a Christian university, and that's just the standard that they hold for us, is that we do not partake in those kind of things, and that they hold us to that high standard of being like quality, genuine people who, I don't know, have that higher standard for ourselves. And I mean, I totally understand it. College is the place where people go crazy if they didn't in high school. So they need to make that, our college, like that safe haven of you're safe here. Your dorm room will not be party central. It will be safe.
How would you relate to and support students who are not part of the majority culture? So, minorities or minorities?
I guess that I just kind of just try to get to know their culture more. I mean, just kind of like humble myself and not be like, hey, come hang out with me because I'm cool. Just be like, hey, I want to get to know you. I guess that would be great. If we have any similarities, I try to play off that and make them feel that we have stuff in common.
How do you make a difference, or how do you make a difference in your friends and peers' lives?
Make a difference. I try to be the positive one in the group by, if something's hard, I'm like, we can get through this, or try to give positive scenarios that can come from it. know that I'm always there for them if ever they need anything. They know that they can call me any hour.
What living area do you feel called to work in, and why?
Living area, like as in on Pepperdine, obviously. So, I was hoping Lovernick just because it's people my age, I'm assuming, and then I can relate to them better. But if I end up working in freshman dorms or towers, I mean, I'm totally okay with that too because it's younger people who I don't know, that can be an example for. But I would love to work with people my age just because we're more similar.
Tell us about a time when you were motivated to do a great job on a project, and what motivated you to do your best.
Do my best. I actually said right now to learn Thai. I am 100% motivated to do so, whereas at Pepperdine, not motivated to learn Spanish at all. And it's because I live with the family, I want to talk with them, I want to not be a from, I want to be a Thai person. So, yeah.
Talk about a time when you took the lead. How did you get cooperation from those you worked with?
Took the lead. When I was in high school, my mom was teaching 5th grade, and she let me teach one of her classes. And 5th graders are a little rowdy. So I guess I just kind of came to their level and made it not so serious, let them have fun, but also let them know that we had to get work done. So we played games, and they felt they could talk with me, and I think went really well. I think they learned a lot, so that was a great experience.
Talk about the beginning and development of your faith. What impact has this had on your life?
My family started going to church in 8th grade. My parents did the whole drinking, smoking thing before, but then they stopped when we started going to church. Did the whole Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday night thing all through high school. And then when I came to college, it really became my own, I guess. I decided where I got to go to church, if I wanted to go to church. And I don't know, it was hard, so that means I had to lean on God more than just what my parents taught me. So I think that's made me a way better person, much more relaxed and not as stressed out because God has it under control, so I don't have to worry about it.
Tell us about when you were overwhelmed. How did you deal with it? Tell us about some ways you take care of yourself when you feel overwhelmed.
I guess, so I don't get stressed that easy. The hard part was last spring's final session. My dad ended up having brain surgery. And so I had to study for finals while my dad was in Georgia, potentially gonna die. It was really hard. But I prayed a lot with all my friends, and I don't know, I got a peace that it was all gonna be okay. But I need to talk to people about my stress. I guess that's one thing. I went and talked to a counselor. So I'm a big talking person when I'm stressed. I don't keep it in and just let it fester. But I don't know. Getting through that time was probably the hardest thing in my life, and I definitely got through that with just alone time praying and then also praying with my friends.
Is there an adult in your life that you particularly respect or trust? And how has your life changed because of that?
I guess it'd be my mom. My mom because...
Your real one? Or?
My real one, my American one. Because when we became religious, she did it full force. She did not just half do it. And now that she is a little wiser in it, she's really starting to take it on as her own, not just listening to what the church says, which is causing a struggle in her, but she's doing it to make herself a better Christian. And I totally commend her for that because I don't want to do that. I don't want it to be hard. So that's great. And I can talk to her about anything maturely, and that's a great avenue to have when I'm struggling with things.
Is there anything we haven't asked you or that you would like to share?
No, I think you covered everything. I'm just really excited to do this if I get to. And yeah, thanks for taking the time, Keith, doing this.
Thank you, Shelby.
Appreciate it.